Hello. Welcome to the show. Okay, so we're just gonna get into it. So I had said what had happened was, I'm trying to remember what day it is. It's Wednesday. Okay, so tilt that up just a teensy. Yeah, that's better. What had happened was Monday. I wasn't feeling very Starfieldy, and so I was like, we're just gonna do a chill sesh and run around and one shot everything in WoW in some old content. And we had a grand time where I opened up and told you guys some very embarrassing stories of my pastimes as a youth. And let me just say, the amount of messages that I got for that was pretty damn cool. I had a lot of people writing me and telling me, oh, when I was 15 years old, I designed a video game that was like Tetris, but instead of like blocks, it was like hamburgers and hot dogs and fries and nachos. I'm like, first of all, that does sound cool. Like it's a whole Tetris game built on snack foods. I kind of like that. I really do like that. And then I had someone else who had a flight simulator, right? But instead of it being like on, like where you fly around the planet and you just look at all the landmarks, you fly around Star Wars landmarks. Like you go through to different planets and you fly through different landmarks and stuff. Like you go to Dantooine, you go to Hoth, you go to Alderaan, and one of them was like, there's no combat, it's just flight simulating. And like one of them was like you do the trench run in on a Star Destroyer, all kinds of. It was just insanity, and I was living for it. So for those of you who sent me some really cool game ideas that you came up with as a child, that you're like, this never would have flown, this never would have took off. I'm like, actually, you know what? I think some of the ideas that I was getting was like really cool. And I mean, while I may not have played the flight simulator one, only because I don't do flight simulators. I want some action. I want to kill something. I think that was an amazing idea, and they had like the whole, they didn't just, okay. The way it was explained was you were in the cockpit as the pilot. You were in like you were in what they would call like the jump seat of a cockpit, and you were just learning how to fly. And you had like, you could look around and you could look at the pilot who narrated the whole thing, and would, like, if you ask questions, that is, you could ask leading questions, and he would start to give you the narration, which was like the myth, the mythology of Star Wars as you're flying through these locations. And I was like, that's really so cool. And it would play like the really cool highly stylized and very recognizable Star Wars themes. And you would have cameos from like different Star Wars characters. Like you would, and it would take place during the different movies. Like if you were to go to, I forget how he explained it, but he was like, if you went to certain locations, it would take place. I remember what he said. He said something like, when you first started the flight simulator, you could only fly through, I think, like 4 or 5 locations, and those were all locations used in the first movie. And once you got done with those, and you would take photos, and you would ask questions, and you would like, there was like some kind of recommendation system. It was built into the game where like you would give out recommendations to like friends and family, and the more people that you could get to do it, because they had like a, similar to WoW's Real ID system, the more people you got to do it, the more content you would unlock. And if you flew through those same areas again, it would unlock other locations you could go to. It was really cool. And then after you unlocked all those locations, you would unlock basically all the locations in the second movie and do all that. And there would be cameos from characters in the movies, and they would answer a few questions. Like if they were a nice person, they'd be really nice about it. But if, like, say for instance, you were talking to Varth Dater, we'll just say that. I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get in trouble. He would answer your questions, and he would almost force crush your throat. You know, he would be like, "You're bothering me. Now get out of here." You know, like in that deep James Earl Jones voice. I just love that. I thought it was the coolest idea. I mean, he sold it. He had like a whole reward system. Like it was insane, but it was so good. I was like, this person really should have called Disney Plus or LucasArts or something, or even like Universal Studios. They probably could have built something like this that would be better. I scratched my arm. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's actually bleeding a little bit. I apparently scratched my arm at work. Okay, so I've been running my mouth for like 5 minutes about a fictitious video game that I really thought was really cool. Even though I would never do it myself, I thought it was really cool. And there was like a Barbie one, like a Barbie, it's similar to The Sims, but it was in the Barbie universe. Why not? Why not? I say, why not have a Sims game built in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Think about that. All the different things owned by Marvel. Marvel, not Marble. I said Marble. I'm so tired. Okay. All right, so let me explain about my day, and then I'll explain why we're still on World of Warcraft. Okay. So, I worked until 2 o'clock yesterday instead of 12. I worked from 3 a.m. to 2 o'clock with a 30-minute lunch break. So I was already tired. And then I had also, I wasn't asked to do it, and I didn't necessarily volunteer. It's like it had to be done. I told them instead of going in at midnight tonight, I would go in at 11 p.m. last night. So that's what I did. And I worked until almost 9:45 this morning with a 30-minute. No, I didn't even take a lunch. I forgot about that. I didn't even take a lunch. Not because I was trying to not take a lunch, but because there's just so much going on right now at my day job. It's our massive yearly project. I want to say it's all hands on deck. It sure doesn't feel that way. But anyway, yeah. It's Wednesday. We're 3 days into the week and I'm already at my hourly cap. I'm really tired. Let me tell you what happened. Matter of fact, yesterday or Tuesday. It might have been Tuesday. Hallucinated. Yeah. It's not my first time. It's my second time at my job. It's my second time at my job. I've done it once or twice before at home. It's just nerves. I'm not crazy. I'm not, I don't know. I'm not withdrawing from drugs. I'm not taking drugs. I'm completely clean. I don't do any of that. But I mean, when I get extremely stressed, I don't like full on like, auditory, video, whatever you call it. I don't see something straight in front of me. I see things out of my periphery. I was having a conversation one day with coworkers in our break room, and we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden I ducked in the middle of the conversation because out of the corner of my eye, we have these monitors mounted up in the wall there for people to look at the propaganda that my company produces. And for some reason, it just came at me, like left the wall and come at me, and I ducked, and everyone was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." And I told them what happened, and we had a nice little laugh, like, "Ha ha ha! I'm nuts!" Ah! And then I was at work day before yesterday, or was it yesterday? What's today? No, today's Wednesday, so it was yesterday, or it might have been Monday. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I was at my I have a regular station, and then I have a mobile station in case I'm on the floor inside the building, you know, like instead of being where I normally do like a lot of my stationary work. If I'm out moving around, because you guys know I'm very mobile at my job, I move around, I just do laps basically. I was at my mobile station and I'm sitting there doing something, and all of a sudden someone was right here, like a little bit behind, but like right here. And I mean, I'm on camera, like literally like, whoa, like losing my mind. And I immediately told a coworker, I was like, I just hallucinated. And I never saw the person, but I saw them at the corner of my eye, like somebody got right here. And then when I like freaked out, in front of customers, in front of coworkers, like lost my shit. And it's just because we're all running on fumes here. We're not eating, we're not sleeping, we're not even dreaming at this point. And I'll tell you how I know I haven't been dreaming. But I got home today, and Joseph's mom was here, and I said hello, hugged her neck. We sat and had breakfast for all of a hot second. I said hello to Joseph. And then I come upstairs, and I barely remember getting into bed. I don't remember, like, doing anything as soon as... I mean, I just dead as soon as I hit the pillow. And I slept until 3:16. And the only reason I'm up streaming now is because it frightened... You ever done that thing where, like, you oversleep and you see the alarm and you get that adrenaline rush? That's what it was. I was laying in bed and I just grabbed my phone and I went, oh, like... I was like, I've got to stream. So I flew out of bed, grabbed some clothes. I'm actually wearing a Star Trek. I have my WoW shirt. It's clean. But I just grabbed the first shirt I could, which was my Star Trek Pride shirt. And I hopped in the shower, shaved, because I haven't shaved in like 3 days. Because we've got this big project we've been working on. But yeah, it was, And as soon as I got in my shirt that I was going to stream for Starfield, because I'd planned on streaming Starfield, I literally kept thinking, I love Starfield. I'm having a blast doing it. I do. That was me hitting the desk. I love it, but it takes a level of energy that for the last couple of days I just haven't had because I've been giving it all to work basically. I'm not joking. Like I could grab one of my little frog plushies and just right now fall asleep in front of you guys. I'm really tired. I'm able to form sentences. Earlier, I was literally like, I was downstairs. I remember I was downstairs talking to Joseph and Sue. That's his mother, and they were talking, and I kept doing like this, and I was like, if I don't stop putting my head on my hand, I'm gonna start drooling and snoring in a minute. So I decided I'll just do another day. Now, I didn't promise Starfield. I said there's a 90% chance that we'll play some Starfield today, but due to everything we've been dealing with, I'm like, you know what? It's just gonna be a chill sesh today. We're going to do like we did Monday. We're going to hop on Rio here, and we're going to just kill a bunch of crap, do some emissary quests, maybe some more archaeology, hang out, have fun, as we do. And Daddy Joseph just came up here. This is how much this man has not seen me this week, because he never, you guys know that. He'll come for a second and hang out, but it's the beginning of my stream. And this man has decided he wants to be codependent, and he's sitting right here. He just came and sat down. I heard him go in the closet and put some clothes up. I'm sure that's what that was.
No, I was getting some comfies because I've been at my workplace.
Oh, yeah. He is currently. Here's a nice a visual for you guys. He got his comfies, which means that he has got a t-shirt on and boxers, and now he's under the blanket with his phone.
And shorts. I have shorts.
Oh, you have shorts? Oh, yeah, shorts on. My bad. And now he's going to play on his phone under the binky until he can't take my stream persona anymore. But he'll probably hang out for a good 30 minutes or so. Alright, so we're just going to... We're answering all of our little things here real quick. And don't forget, we also picked up King Imran, who is level 44, but he's like common, so we got to work on him too. So, oh wait, let's see what we picked up. What did we get? This is it. Skull of a Fallen Foe, 20% when accompanied by warbands or Valkyria shield maidens. Oh, and I've got this. So, as well as that. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, up to 900. Oh, wait. Oh, and champion equipment. What is this? Okay, so this is just rando gear. Oh, and these are also 5 levels. Okay. Oh, what is that? Increases success on missions longer than 8 hours by 30%. I don't have my glasses on right now because my head... It's not hurting bad, but it's I got a little bit of pressure. 2 gold. Grants 2 gold when completing world quests as a combat ally. Okay, that's garbage, by the way. Okay, so, followers. Let's go ahead and throw the Krakul armor set on Imran. Oh, it won't let me because he's not max level yet. I gotta get him to 45 at least, if I'm not mistaken. And then I can, throw that on. just got here. I don't need to leave here yet because I've got to go ahead and set this up. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. Mine has been, I want to say, incredibly productive, and that is true, but only because I had no choice. I am exhausted, and I'm hoping.
Enemies are closer than we think. I'm ready to fight.
I'm hoping that by the end of this evening or beginning of tomorrow, because honestly, I can't wait to lay back down. I slept from about 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., so that's what? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours, and I feel like I haven't slept at all. I know I'm whining, but as Joseph will tell you, I'm good at that. Shut up. I was waiting for him to chime in from the Peanuts gallery, and he didn't, and now I look like I'm abusive.
He is, y'all.
Don't listen to him. I will not have you gaslight me and talk crap about me. Alright, so, we got that. We only got one thing going, but let's go ahead and set up, equipment again.
Hail, champion.
Also, let me double check and make sure I can't make any,
Glory.
oh, not this guy. Recruiter.
I dwell in the
Oh, I can recruit. Okay. And there's no, yeah, I was about to say there's one over here.
Hail, champion.
And I don't need any of those. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go meet Bran Bronzebeard in Stormheim. So that's the first thing we're gonna do.
I serve a greater power.
And then while we're there, we might do a couple of world quests, we might not. It just depends on what pops up. And fun fact, I'm chewing ice. Fun fact, I have not played any video games since Monday, because when I got home yesterday, I had literally like maybe an hour to eat and go to sleep. And tonight we're gonna do French fries and fried fish. Am I right?
French
Okay, I had to. I know Joseph and I had that conversation earlier today, but I was like, is that what we talked about? Like, my morning is incredibly surreal, believe it or not. All right, fragments of the fjords, excuse me, not to be misconstrued with the fjord Fjalken. You know, I don't know if you guys get that, but that's a Golden Girls reference. Rose Nyland tells the story of the fjord Fjalken with Henry Fjord. You guys have got to watch Golden Girls. I'm not joking. If you're not watching Golden Girls as an adult, you're not a fully actualized human being.
The truth is out there.
Did you hear what he just said?
I heard a mumble, but I couldn't hear what.
He just said, the truth is out there.
Fox Mole.
And he's an explorer.
I like it.
Now we're gonna do a quest called Process of Elimination, which sounds very Scully. I love. Now, to be fair, we're actually doing, I guess, an archaeology quest. But I love how World of Warcraft will take a quest like this and give you an Easter egg. I've got such a bad headache coming on. Would you mind grabbing me some headache medicine, please?
Some knocks of the hall.
I got really mad because when I got to work this morning, I made the point of telling myself, okay, before you leave, you're gonna get some Benadryl, and I still forgot to, because I'm fully stopped up on this side. I've blown my nose to the point where it's bloody and raw again. Nothing's happening. I got to get rid of this congestion.
Travel safe.
All right, so now we've got to dig around. Wait. Okay, so I guess I guess I'm literally doing just some archaeology. Thank you, baby. This is Excedrin, you guys. I'm about to take some medicine on stream. I didn't want you guys thinking, oh, he's a drug user. No, I'm trying to get rid of a headache that's coming on. What's crazy is, like, I shocked myself at work today. I was like, I'm this exhausted and I don't have a migraine. It's weird. I come home and I get 5 hours of sleep and my head starts wanting to explode.
out because you didn't get a full 8.
I sure didn't. I need a full 12. Oh, I forgot. I can actually... I just started messing around with these pins. They are handy doodle dandy when it comes to finding specific locations that aren't actual locations. I love the idea that you can just bloop down a little map pin and go right to it. I love that. Oh my goodness. If I bore you guys, I will not be mad if you guys don't watch the stream. I would love it for you guys to watch the stream, but if I bore you guys, I'm not gonna get mad and bitter if you guys log out. Today's, like I said, a very chill sesh. I just feel like I need some comfort gaming in my life right now. What is this? Plate of leftovers. What? I can eat this guy's food?
Yummy.
Healing 10% every... Oh, but it makes me slow. Movement speed reduced by 75%. I could never. Come on, come on. Alright, we're close to our first piece, but I don't know if it's going to be the... I forgot, you guys, that I was getting so much XP from this. I went to work and told a coworker about this who also plays WoW. I don't know if he's played very much Dragonflight. He's actually a supervisor at my day job. I feel like I'm getting run around a lot more rather than if I'm just doing a regular archaeology node. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I just realized. I'm sorry, guys. I completely got lost in the sauce for a minute. No, I was like doing this and I got so fixated I realized I wasn't talking to you guys at all. That's the thing about being tired like this. Like, I really need to just blow up on TikTok and get famous enough to where I don't have to work. I'm not saying I want to be as big as like Mr. Beast or Markiplier or Preach or Asmon or any of those, but at least enough to where like I can monetize it and make a decent living. Because working a day job and doing this, you guys, is so exhausting. Also, I'll tell you this, and I don't mean it like in a bitchy whiny way, but like streaming is just as much of a job as a day job. Because there are times when like I have to factor my life around it. Like if now there are times when I'm just like, damn it, I'm not gonna be streaming today because I've got like a function with family. But I never make plans past like 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I'm like, I'm gonna be streaming it at 4 and I'm gonna need time to shower, make something to drink, shave. Like, there's so many things that I prep into streaming that like I'm just like, I can't do certain things at certain times of the day because of streaming. I love doing it, don't get me wrong, I love doing it. But I forget that like it's just as much of a job as a job. You guys see how this is just running me around? Like, it's literally running me around in circles. Watch, it's sending me in this direction and it's saying it's a long distance off, and then when I go to survey again, it'll send me right back. Just about. There it goes. It's sending me in circles, you guys. I wonder if there's like a an add-on for archaeology that like makes it a little bit easier. That'd be really nice. I feel like I'm doing more running around to find this stuff than when I would just be doing regular archaeology. I mean, I'm getting archaeology pieces, don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's put this here because I hate having to constantly pull that panel up. Demonic. Oh, I did what I told you guys I was gonna do. I actually made good on one of the things I said I was gonna do. I made a demon hunter and his... I didn't even tell you about this. This is hilarious. This is so funny. Do you remember that movie way back in the 90s, Johnny Mnemonic with Keanu Reeves? If not, we will be watching it. It's a really good movie.
If I've seen a little bit of it, I probably would get on.
He plays... Okay, it takes place in the future where... people have the ability to, like, cyberspace is well, it's similar to what we have now, but people have really sunk a lot of money into cyberspace, and people actually live whole lives on the internet. Like, they have a virtual avatar, and they live cybernetically, and a lot of people have, like, cybernetic implants and stuff in them, and they have the ability to, like, carry information for companies, and he's an electronic courier in real life. He downloads information that he can't access, and he takes it from point A to point B, and then he uploads it to someone else. And the whole movie is about he downloads some information that is worth killing folks for. Like, it's really bad information. Well, it's not bad information. It's a precursor to The Matrix, let's just say that. And let's just say no one else could have done it but Keanu Reeves. It's such a good movie. And I was like, pun names, you know? The name of the movie is Johnny Mnemonic. I was streaming Monday, and I told my stream, and you guys remember this, but I was like, what if I made a demon hunter, and because he's a demon hunter, I make him look like Keanu Reeves as much as I can, and I name him Johnny Mnemonic. I'm so proud of myself for that, you guys. Every time I think about it, I just get the giggles. And I freaking did it. I gotta show you guys my Johnny... I'll never play this character because I hate demon hunters. But I was like, you know what? That's actually so freaking funny. Johnny Mnemonic. I love that. I love that so much. Now, I might make a character... Oh, you know what? Instead of a demon hunter, I should have just made a warlock. Oh, I should have done that. I didn't think about that. Let me run up here and see if it's up here. We'll see, won't we? According to this, it's like literally inside this rock. I keep going to this damn rock. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I got a Mark of the Deceiver. All right, let's go ahead and... Well, no, I've still got... I feel like it's not giving me that many fragments. I feel like, you guys, the other day when we did this, we ran around doing these dig sites. I feel like we flew through them so quickly, but this quest here is like running me around in circles. When I say it's pinpointing a location, it's on the head of a pin pinpointing. And we leveled! I knew that was coming. I'm so proud of myself. I mean, I was gonna level this toon, but to do it via archaeology in a low-level area, can you guys believe that? Oh, we got a talent point. Oh, it's this side. Fury points. All right, let's look for a second. All right, the first one is War Paint. 10% reduced damage. That's not so bad. Always enrages you the first time you strike a target. I don't think so. Single-minded fury while dual wielding a pair of one-handed weapons. No. Bloodthirst deals 25% increased damage to enemies who are below 35% health. That is this ability right here, and what it does is it assaults the target in a bloodthirsty craze, dealing 33.99 physical damage and restoring 3% of your health. Now, I'm fine with the amount of damage it does. I would like to see a talent that increases the amount of health it restores, and there might be one. We just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm not seeing anything really that I want. Recklessness. That's hard to say when you're oh, I can't even talk. I'm sorry, you guys. Onslaught enrages you. No, thank you. Oh wait, what is this? Deals 25% more damage and now affects your next 4 single target melee attacks instead of the next 2 attacks. Oh, Meat Cleaver. Hello. What is this? Ashen Juggernaut. Execute increases the crit strike chance of execute by 10%. Nah. I say we go... Wait, what's critical thinking? Crit strike chance increased by 1%. Raging Blow and Annihilator's damaging crit strikes deal 5% increased damage. I mean, when you're talking... Okay, now we're talking about min-maxing. That's really the bottom line of it all. This is min-maxing at this point. To where, like... It's literally like a 1% increase in the chance to crit, and then when you crit, only a 5% increase in damage. Whereas this right here has a 25% more damage, and now affects your next 4 single target. So we're gonna go with Meat Cleaver. I use the Whirlwind in every fight. We know that. There are times when all I do is become a freaking tornado. And it's this right here. Now when I one-shot everything here, the enemy I kill will even... They'll start doubting whether or not they even lived at all. That's the way I look at it. Alright, so let's find this. I want to say I've got 2 more pieces here. And I think the way it's going to work is I'm going to run around filling up this bar here, my dig site progress. And once I fill it up and finish it, then it counts as 1 eliminated dig site. So we're going to finish this one, and then we're going to move on to something else. Because I can do this off camera tomorrow. It'll give me something to do, because I love archaeology. I really do love archaeology, but I'm not going to make that my whole stream. It's going to run me back, watch. See, it just keeps... Alright, so we got this dig site. Okay, let's check it. Let's put something together. First of all, Imp's Cup. Let's see what it looks like. It's just going to be garbage, vendor garbage. Yep, garbage. I'm very, very close to hitting 800, though, in archaeology, which I don't think... Do we have... Wait. Hold on. I'm going to have to Google this, you guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got a new phone, you guys. I got a new phone, finally. I haven't quite learned everything. Every time you get a new phone, it's a little bit different. Now, my last... Okay, and this is not revealing information. I'm an Android user. I'm not one of those Android's better than iPhone or iPhone's better than... It's a phone, and I could have got an iPhone. I actually considered it, but this was $195, and the iPhone that did the same thing and was generations behind what's current would have been, I don't know, $600. You do the math. So anyway, oh, it's got an update. I hate updates. Excuse me. As I was gonna say, I got a new phone and I'm still learning it. But my last phone was an A12, and this is literally 12 generations past it. This is an A24, and I really like it. The only complaint I have is my old phone. I could charge it, and while it kept wanting to turn itself on and off, and the volume would go up and down, that battery would last for weeks. I could stream music from Spotify or Pandora from 3 a.m. until the time I went home, and if I didn't do anything else but stream music, my battery would be at 90% after like 9 hours straight of streaming music. I can stream music from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. on this phone, and my phone will be at like 60%. It does not hold its charge as much. But that being said,
It seems to be that way with a lot of newer devices. Like when we got newer tablets, they don't hold the charge like our old ones did.
I don't know if you guys could hear him or not, because my mic on here is very directional. It's right here. If you're off to the side, you don't pick up as much. But he was saying, seems to be like newer phones do that. They don't last as much. And Apple got sued for that a year or so ago. Lost the suit, mind you. And I think every tech company, not just phones, but every tech company, whether it's a cell phone, a TV, a K-cup, car parts manufacturer, everything is designed with profit in mind, meaning they don't make anything to last, unless, of course, you're talking about space shuttle parts. Those have to last. You don't want to send something out into space and then bring it back and it can't survive re-entry. We've seen that happen. But as far as phones, this phone here, I love it. I love it. I made sure to buy one that not only was a lot younger in generation, like it's leaps and bounds after my old phone, which I loved my old phone. I did. If it hadn't been doing the thing where I wouldn't even be touching it, and it would turn itself off and on. The volume would just go up and then down and then up and then down, or I would be using it, and the screen would go black. It wasn't turning itself off, the screen would just shut off, and I would have to hit the button to actually turn off what I was doing, and then hit the button to turn it back on. And sometimes just putting in my PIN, my passcode, to bring it back up, the screen would go back out again. I could be on it and set my phone down just to use my hands, and the screen would go off again. It wasn't shutting it down to where like I could still do this, and like if I was watching TikToks and the screen went black, I could still do this and hear different videos. It was just something was wrong with it. If it hadn't been doing that, I would not have had to get a new phone, because I loved that phone actually. It seems like by the time I finally fall in love with a new phone, it dies on me. Something about it tears up. That's so aggravating, because while I'm not one of those crazy, I just said this a minute ago, while I'm not one of those crazy iPhone versus Android phone users, if somebody bought me an iPhone, I'd switch to it. And I'll tell you why. Because iPhone is now supported by Straight Talk. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I do love Android. And specifically Galaxy phones. Now, the best phone I ever had was my Galaxy Grand Prime. I loved that thing. I got it when I first started working. Remember when my phone went missing that time? I had a phone. I think I'm gonna talk about this on stream. But I had a phone go missing. And come to find, and 2 years later, I found it had fallen out of my pocket on the way to work, and it was underneath my car seat the whole time. That was a good phone too. But I had a Galaxy Grand Prime. I loved that one. It didn't have a power button. To turn it on and off, you just tap the screen. I loved that. I was like, power button? Are you a poor? Like, I loved that. I felt like I was George Jetson. I'm not joking. Like, I loved that phone. Only because of the tap to turn on. I loved that. The problem with that, though, was, like, if, like, at my day job, I always have my phone either in my back pocket or in my, I wear cargo-style pants at work, Dickies, and I'll have it in this pocket right here on the leg. I had to always have it facing out towards my environment, because when I walk a lot, this ass would jiggle so much that I would turn it on and off repeatedly with my butt or my leg, and I'd go to like
I think you butt dialed me a few times.
a few.
And
I would butt dial Joseph
hello,
5-6 times a day.
Hello. It got so annoying.
Yeah, I would, and it wasn't anything I was doing intentionally. It was just, I would butt dial him a lot. I would also butt screenshot a lot. I would butt internet surf a lot. And I don't know if I ever told you this. I ordered something on Amazon with my ass one day. That was in my wish list. I had no idea I did it until it showed up. It was just, it was, oh, I know what it was. And it wasn't super expensive, but it wasn't cheap. I still have them, as a matter of fact. I'll show you what it is. Memories! The caffeine's starting to kick in. Joseph's eyebrows just met the back of his head when I said memories, because he's like, okay, the energy's getting up. I may have to vacate in a minute. I can see it coming. You know, you've been with someone long enough to where, like, you know you're getting on their nerves.
Especially if you can read their eyebrows.
Yeah, I can read his eyebrows. I'll show you guys what I butt ordered from Amazon, and it wasn't cheap. Here's one of them. I'm trying to find a couple more. Yeah, I accidentally butt ordered. Oh shit. my nerves. I dropped one of them. I butt ordered World of Warcraft TBCs. Not just TBC, but, well, this is from the World of Warcraft TCG trading card game, and it's not like the trading card games were like Magic or something where you're like, I see your Sand Scarab that has 12 strength and 8 dexterity and 24 hit points, and it's not like that. These here, and I'm gonna cover them up because they're actually still usable. They have a code right here underneath where my fingers are, and you go to I don't know if you go to a website or if you have to redeem them in game, but it's for in-game loot. And believe it or not, you know what? Let's just do this, because we're not gonna do this quest. It's gonna be we've eliminated one, so I was right. I'm gonna show you. I actually have some of the items on this character in my bank. If I can find them, I'm gonna show you guys my bank. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I've been doing some housekeeping, and I know it's gonna look a hot mess, and I'm really sorry about that, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I'm gonna do the thing, you guys. Like, I hate when someone posts a screenshot of their bank or their personal guild bank on a Bankertoon, and it's like super neat rows. Now, I'm a neat person, I really am. But it's like super neat rows of all their stuff, and they're like, should I sell this? Should I give it away? I'm not like that. I hold on to everything. I'm a pack rat. You guys see this, right? I'm a pack rat. Okay, so if I can find this right here, the little white stallion bridle. I got that from one of those trading cards. I have more in here if I dig them all out. This box was a gift box. It came with something in it, like candles or something. And I use it, I have, instead of like the Danish cookie tin, I have a container in here that's all of my sewing notions. I'm just gonna show you guys my life. And I'm not gonna show you these particularly, like any identifying information, but I have, you know what, I'm gonna have to, I'll show you the back of it. This is, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is this is my original, issued by the state of Louisiana. This is not really identifying because I could be anybody, but this was issued 43 years ago upon my birth. This is my original Social Security card. You guys see this papyrus scroll here? This looks like something that Indiana Jones would like dust the dust off of, and it would be a fragment of like some kind of archaic prophecy that would send him to the mountains of Tibet or the Colorado River or something, and that's where they found the Ark of the Covenant. That's what this looks like. But this is my original, my mom gave it to me. I don't know why she did this. Honestly, Mom, this was stupid of you. But she gave this to me when I was like, I think 16. I think she knew I was gonna leave home. And she gave it to me, and I had it in my wallet. And I used to have a cloth wallet, and so sometimes I would forget I have it, and I'd wash it, and this is what happens. And I have a new one. I had to think for a second. I do have a new one that looks fine. This is a reprint of, and I'm not going to show it to you guys, because I don't want anyone zooming in. I'm only going to hold it up like this. Oh, this is a reprint of my birth certificate, because I lost my original. FYI, if you guys need a copy of your birth certificate, it's incredibly easy. You can Google it now. You just go to whatever state you were born in, and you have to go to their Department of Records. You can call them up or you can go online and you can just request a copy of your birth certificate. All you have to pay is the shipping. You don't have to pay a fee to get a copy of it. As long as you can prove that you are who you say you are, they'll give it to you for free. You just pay for the shipping. It's that simple. If I can help anyone, I will. I've got a brand new deck of cards in here, and I can't show that because that'll show my job. I can't show that because that'll show... Oh, that's actually my ex's. My late husband's. There's some things in here I can't show because they have identifying, like, actual personal, like I could get doxed information on it. But the rest of this is literally all pens and markers and pencils and highlighters. This is so stupid and sick of me. I'm a collector, not a hoarder. I have one box. This is the messy box, but I have one box where I collect pens. I like the way certain pens write, and if they write real pretty, I collect them. Now, I do go through this about once every other year, and oh, I forgot I had this. I need to start using this for my online purchases. I have a, actually, it's expired by like 3 years, but I can't even show it to you. There's so much stuff I'd have to cover up. This is an old, Visa debit card, but it's a Walmart Visa debit card. Let me give you guys a little tour real quick of how to fix your financials if you have bad credit or anything. Walmart has this thing where I love the sound of cards. Weird, I know I'm weird. But Walmart has this thing called the green dot, and it's a Walmart Visa debit card. You go in there, it's like a gift card, and you can't get overdrafted on it at all. I'm literally being a shill for Walmart of all things, and I'm not a big fan of the company. But I'm gonna give you guys a tool that will help you build up your credit. Super easy, right? You go up there, it's almost like a gift card. You'll go and you'll grab one off the rack. You go up there and you say, I want to add some money on it, right? Charge it up with cash or with another card or whatever. You then use it as a debit card, like a Visa credit card. You can use it online. You can use it at any store. It doesn't have to be used at Walmart. It has the actual Visa logo on it. I used it for years to pay my World of Warcraft. I used to work as a server, and so you don't get a paycheck as a server. You would, but it'd be like $12. I would take all my tips and throw them onto my Visa debit card, my Walmart Visa debit card, and that's how I did all my online shopping, all my online bill pay. I would occasionally splurge and buy something with it, like at a store. I used it for my groceries, everything. It's usable for everything, right? And it helps build up your credit that way because it is technically a line of credit, even though you can't overdraw it because it's your money on there. And because you can't overdraw it, you don't ever have to pay like fees. Now, if you try to buy something that you don't have enough money on there, it will decline it. So shop responsibly. But yeah, it's a really good way to work on your credit. And what I did was I actually applied for a line of credit, and I would use that credit card, the actual credit card from my line of credit, to buy things, right? And then I set up an online pay from my Visa credit card to pay that off over time. Like X amount every month. Like I think I had it set up to pay like $250 a month, and which was always more than I owed on the minimum balance. And like, say for instance, I would pay like all my online games, and at a time, this was at a time when I had like 12 to 14 active online game subscriptions for some of the games I had multiple accounts, like WoW. And so I was, yeah. My life has changed a lot. I've calmed down a lot, believe it or not.
Light bless you.
Oh, I meant to drop some stuff off. I meant to drop some of this stuff off. I'm gonna hold on to that. And this stuff here, I'm gonna hold on to these as well. I think that's really it for now. But yeah, that's a really, and it not only does it not allow you to overspend or overdraft, but it will also once you've, let me turn this in. Once you've done the thing where like you've learned how to use it and the tools that it gives you, it makes you a more fiscally responsible person while building up your credit, helping your credit score. And it doesn't take long. I'm gonna tell you something. I got a line of credit through my company's credit union. We have an amazing credit union. I have never had a negative experience. I've had an iffy experience once with someone who I had to call to get help with something. But I've never had a negative experience with the company's credit union, and it's a private company and a private credit union, so no one else can, unless you work for the company I work for, you can't use it. But I have a great credit union, and I applied for a line of credit with them, and I got it, of course, because I've been working on my credit for the last couple of years. And in just like a year's time, I've increased my credit score almost 30 points. But within about 2 months of having my credit union, it's a Visa credit card through my credit union. But
Be careful.
Every time I open my mail now, I get like Capital One, MasterCard, Visa Platinums. Like I've got all these creditors coming after me, not wanting money. My credit score, once your credit score starts hitting milestones, not only will you get offers from credit card companies, which don't take them. I'll explain why in a minute. Every time I hit a milestone, they increase not only the amount that they're willing to lend me, but it goes from a regular to a silver, then a gold, then a platinum. I'm actually at platinum level with several companies now, and I'm proud of that because I've worked my ass off on it. I just wish I'd have known 10 years ago when I started with the company I'm with, because I just started this like a year or so ago, but like 10 or 11 years ago when I first started working with them, I wish I'd have known then what I know now, how easy they make it. I could very easily get a home or auto loan right now. And I'll tell you, one of the quickest ways to build up your credit really, really fast is, and I had my creditors explain this is how you do it, because they don't work for outside companies, they work for me, and so they work their best. They were like, you know what, not only are we going to extend you this much credit, but we're going to show you how to build it up within just a couple of months. And I was like, okay, do it. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's super easy. If you get a line of credit, like say for instance, your line of credit is only $500. That's what I started out with. Now it's, I think, like almost $3,000 or something like that. But when you shop, don't spend like all the way up to like $485 or something. Don't hit your limit. Only spend up to about $300. Only spend about 2/3 of it. And then when you pay it off at the end of the month, like always pay before your due date. This little asshole. Screw you, dude. Oh, I did get rid of it. Okay. When you pay it off, don't pay it all off in one sum. Pay off half of that 2/3, and then a week later, pay off the second half. Always pay a week early and pay it off in 2 pieces. Actually, 2 weeks early. Pay it off in 2 pieces. And I don't know what it does to the algorithm, but you'll watch your credit score in 1 month jump. And within 2 to 3 months, your line of credit will get extended, and then you'll do it again, and it'll get extended again. And like I said, within the last year, I've built my credit score up. I'm not like a 750 or 8, whatever it is. When I was a kid growing up, if you had like a 400 or 500 credit score, you were at the pinnacle of it, and they've just raised the ceiling. Oh, is it 720?
That's good. I'm not sure what excellent is.
All right, so I've run my mouth enough. I've given you, that's my TED Talk. All right, so we have to do the Warden's Emissary quests. There's one here for Blood Gazers and one here for Arcanus Shalaman. We're going to save these 2 for last because once we do these 2, we'll be able to run over here and pick up the quest. So, what is this? This has 5 minutes left. We're not going to worry about that. Stormheim has what? Oh, no, it's High Mountain. Boulder Fall the Eroded. Shall we do that one? I've discovered that the quickest way to get around is not flight paths. Well, if you're on a warrior, the quickest way around is to jump up to Skyhold and then jump down to that location. You get there so much quicker than if you fly there. also, you can go to these locations on your mount, and as soon as you slam down, you're already mounted. So you're saving time doing that as well. When you're as hyperactive as I am and flighty and can't focus, anything that you can do to like cut the amount of time losing interest, that's a win. All right, so we're gonna go to kill Boulder Fall. I really hope. Now this here I could have flown. I really hope that just making sure those aren't seams, that when we get there, I can, in fact, one-shot whatever I'm about to kill. Because, believe it or not, there's still certain things in Legion content that you can't one-shot. Well, I say that. Maybe you can. There's a treasure over here. Let's see. Maybe you can if you're better at the game than I am. Because I don't play super competitively, I play... you know, world content. I don't play PvE or dungeon content so much. And there's another treasure chest inside this big giant statue, but I'm not going to do that. Although I will say this, I love this statue here. I wish Blizzard would incorporate more of this verticality in games. Like, I love how Blizzard builds these really intricate worlds now to where, like, you have to really explore to find things. I love that. That is... like I can't, I love that so much. And I really feel like they perfected it with Legion. Dragonflight's not so bad either. There's a lot of stuff in locations to where, like, if you don't really look around, you'll miss out on some really cool things, and I love that. I'm not saying that you have to make it as challenging as you do, because sometimes they make stuff that's super challenging to find. And that's fine a lot of the times, but sometimes I don't feel like, you know, parkour. Like, I don't feel like that. So I feel like I love the exploration. I don't always love the, constantly having to be I don't know if they're trying to, like, be like Spider-Man or what. Hello, I'm trying to find Boulder Fall. Where's he at? Where's he at? That's so weird. Like, it told me to come here, and I came here, and then all of a sudden it's... Oh, wait, it's this dude. I think I can... I don't know if I'll one-shot him, but I think I can solo him. We're about to see. Oh, yeah. We got this. Bye, bitch. Okay, so, here's, okay, for those of you, this is a pro tip, for those of you who are big altaholics like I am, and you're not interested in having a crafting profession on your character, and you're wondering which gathering professions are the best, I'll tell you, as I stumble over my words. When you have mining... Unless they took away the, okay, some races come with racial passives, right? Mine on Draenei is gem cutting. So if I was a jewel crafter on this toon, my skill is always an extra 5 points. But, where the hell, maybe it's in here. Unless they got rid of the buff. I just remembered, I went to, actually, ADHD is a bitch. I just remembered, I went to check something out on archaeology and got to talking, and we went to a TED Talk about finance in a World of Warcraft stream. But, hold on one second. How high can you go in archaeology in World of Warcraft? That's the first thing I meant to ask. Okay, so you can go up to 950. So I guess with Dragonflight, they increased your cap for Archaeology. I just don't have it on this tune yet. Okay, that was the first thing. I was gonna see how far you could go, because as of right now, my archaeology goes to 800. Oh, the next thing we're gonna put together is worth 140 points, or it takes 140 pieces. Excuse me. So I'm thinking. Okay, it's fine. The other thing I was gonna say was, if I'm not mistaken, gathering professions give you a buff. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I wish there was a way to tell what your passives are. They don't have a passives panel on here at all. But if I'm not mistaken, skinning gives you, just gathering professions, not crafting professions, but skinning gives you a +5 crit, if I'm not mistaken. Mining gives you a stamina, and herbalism gives you, I don't know what herbalism gives you, honestly. I have no idea. Yeah. But I was gonna say, if you're playing like your 84th character, and you don't want any crafting professions, but you still want to have a profession to make money, I would say the 2 gathering professions that give you the most money, and the most extra buffs are mining and skinning, because you'll get a stamina buff and a crit buff permanently. Good lord, I can't believe that's languages. Weapon skills. I thought that they were in here, but I guess they're not. Unless they took them out. Let's Google that. Let's see if there's a... How do you find out your passive buffs in World of Warcraft?
According to MMO Champion,
If you want to... I don't want you to talk to me. If you want to see the passives, you need to look at any sites with a database. Oh, so now... They, now you can't access them in-game. You still have them, but you can't find them. That's so stupid that they hide your own buffs from you. That's so stupid. I would say, okay, one quick way to kind of remedy that is, like, say for instance, you're running around mining, you know, the game throws your mining gear on you when you're mining. You should be able to, like, it should show you your buff up here. The other one is Argusian Reach. We're not worried about that. Okay, so... What is that one? 15 hit coil Naga. Oh, and there's 3 here. Vorthax, Arcanist Shalamon, and a Bloodgazer Swarm. Alright, so we're gonna fly. We're gonna pick up all 3 of these, because we only have to do 4, and we've already got 1 done. Alright, so... I'm looking for the closest flight path. I'm actually not too far from it. It's over here in High Mountain, basically. I like how you can go, I can fly up this mountain right here, and as soon as I go over the side, I'm all of a sudden in a completely different zone.
What has the wind brought?
Alright, so we're gonna fly while I, again, run my mouth. I guess you could go to, like, Wowhead and pull up your character, or maybe even go in on worldofwarcraft.com. You know, they have the character thing there. And you can look them up and see your passives there. That's something that Blizzard needs to implement better is, they've done a lot of work on their UI, but if they added a way you could look at your passive buffs, that would be, because as you build your character in your talents and whatnot, you tend to pick a lot of buffs. I mean, I'm sorry, a lot of passives. Yes, you get active abilities as well, but you also get a bunch of passives that augment your actives, you know? And if there was, that's one thing that they should do. Spellbook and professions, talents, achievements, guild. You know what? Let's go to guild feats of strength. I don't have hardly any. I have this one on this character. I don't do a lot of group content. Now on other characters, I do have some other stuff, but shop, adventure guide, collections, group finder. I'm just seeing what we got going on here. macros, add-ons. Okay, I guess I was just trying to see if there was actually any other way that I just didn't see on that particular little bit of information. You good over there? We need to dump that ice that's in the
I
freezer.
already did. It's making some new.
Okay, good, because it's got a little bit of a funky taste to it. I'm gonna finish my drink, but it's gonna be a near thing. You guys know how, like, if you let your ice sit in the freezer for a while, because it's just water, it will soak up scents and whatnot, and it's got a little bit of a funky taste to it. It's a little skunky. All right, let's go kill the blood gazer falcosaurs. I used to, but what's crazy is, like, I'm in a location where, like, it used to be so difficult to do these quests, and now it's like beyond easy. I'm literally one-shotting stuff. Hello. Also, this area here, I used to hate the Falcosaur quests. Hello. But, it's a good way to not only get XP, it's a good XP farm, it's a good gold farm. You can get pets from it, you can get mounts from it. You can, and also all of the cooking mats, you can both level your cooking as well as, come on guys, come find me. You can sell the mats. It's a good gold farm. These guys are not interested. I'm having to literally round them up. Also, if you don't have certain recipes, what I do is I tend to run around and farm a bunch of these eggs that you get from these guys, and then I'll go back to Dalaran and turn them into Nomi, and within like just a couple of hours you've got some new recipes. So these Falcosaur farms are really, they're a really good tool. The game will give you the tools to play it masterfully. Alright, so we just got 72 eggs in like 2 minutes. We've also got 8 Falcosaur eggs. And I don't know, the pristine Falcosaur feathers, those are for leather crafting. We also got some of the unbroken claws now. Those unbroken claws, you might as well just vendor them, because, I mean, unless someone is like seriously super farming leatherworking stuff, you're not going to be able to get rid of those in the auction house. And you get so many of them. I just like killing these guys. I like one-shotting shit that back in the day used to whoop my ass. But we're running out of time. Alright, let's go kill Arcanus Shalamon. Let's go kill him. Are you getting dozy over there?
I just need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I thought you were getting dozy because I saw you put your phone down. Usually that's an indicator that he's about to close his eyes for a couple minutes.
No, we're closing the eyes.
If you fall asleep, I'm gonna let you. I want the world to know how I lay next to someone who snores that loud every night. I want you to fall asleep in here and let the world know.
I had my snore maker removed, so.
You did. He's talking about. He's like, I don't snore, bitch. I don't know who you lying to, but it ain't this boy. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Hello. How you doing? Alright, now let's go kill Vortex, and then we're done. We'll go get our goodies. Also, you know what I haven't seen in a long time? Do you guys remember out here in the water, there used to be a really big, huge, like, sea monster that like it took half the zone to kill, and it used to be a world quest. I haven't seen that in years. I just realized.
We have a target for you in this area.
I know. Shut up.
Be vigilant.
All right, so that's that. So I have a question for you guys. Should we start Suramar stuff, or should we start Broken Isles stuff? Mortiferous. You know what? I've actually killed Mortiferous once. I don't know how to make him not Ghost. There was another character, another player who ran up here one day, who like did something and he became corporeal, and we could kill him, and I helped kill him, and I looted him, and I got like nothing. Basically, it was just garbage loot. But I've been wondering ever since, how do you make him have a physical form that you can actually kill? I don't know how to do that. Oh, that's kind of skunky. Woo! It's like when you buy beer that's been cold and you let it get warm and it has that skunky taste to it. It's still beer, you'll still drink it, but it's got almost a sulfuric, like rotten eggy kind of taste to it in the background. That's what, yeah. It's time to put a new thing of baking soda in the freezer, and it's time to change out the ice. We don't let our ice maker run very much because we don't use a lot of ice. The only time I use ice is when I'm streaming. Joseph uses it more because he's an iced tea drinker. But there's only so much ice you can make and use. How are we on the Wardens? We're at Honored. That's not bad. Alright, the other one is Argusian Reach. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do this one while we're here. We'll do that one. I'm only going to do the ones that either give me like, that'll give me a new plan. And this will give me order hall resources. So we're going to go do that real quick. Also, while we're flying. Oh, I can't open that up while I'm mounted, apparently. Who knew?
The Temple of 1,000 Lights teems with spirits gone mad. You should remind them to behave.
Oh, that wasn't one of the mages? Or is it the ones down here? It's the ones down here. Alright, so Cora, who I was just looking for. Oh, wait. She's inside. What did I just do? We're creating a dome of arcane that slows enemy attack. Oh, we don't need that. I don't know what I just... Oh, I just got a little bit of something from it. Oh, I don't need your help, dude. I don't know. You can't whisper them. You guys know how I am about that. You guys know how I am about that. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I don't need help. I get, not mean, but I get a little dark and twisty, and I try to handle it in such a way that I'm like, I try to handle it in such a way that's not rude, but not necessarily, it's firm. I always whisper someone and I say, no thank you. And when they want to act stupid, like they don't know what they're doing, and they're like, huh, I'm always like, your help is neither necessary nor is it welcome. I'm not ugly about it, but you know, I'm just like, I don't need your help. Nor do I want it. It's just, I don't know if a lot of my fellow new players don't understand this, but back when this game first came out, that was incredibly rude and distasteful. We used to have this code of behavior when I was younger playing this game called netiquette. And it was, you don't run around trying to hit other people's... That was the kind of shit that, like, if you got caught doing that, you would report their behavior to their guild master, and they would get kicked out of their guilds.
Even spirits understand strength.
Like, that was a terminating offense for your guild. Like, back in the infancy of WoW, guilds weren't just a place where you would go to like hang out and run raids and dungeons with. Your guild was a very real and tangible externalized physical representative in a cybernetic environment, or not cybernetic, in a virtual space of the kind of people associated with that guild. Like, if somebody did something that embarrassed a guild or didn't represent the way that they wanted to be, portrayed, people would get kicked and dumped a lot. Back when guilds were first a thing, you had themed guilds popping up everywhere to where, like, we're all jerks, or it'd be something like, we're all nice friends, or there'd be guilds like, we all cosplay as kitty cats. You would have, there's still a large contingent of, like, furry guilds, and I'm not yucking anyone's yum. If that's your thing, do you, boo. But, like, there was this really unspoken yet completely understood rule that guilds ran around with a extremely strict code of behavior, and this is from the days of, like, I just realized I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to go over here. This is from the days of, like, Netscape, AOL, chat rooms and stuff like that. Hotmail. I'm sorry, I've got hiccups now. I'm looking for an anvil. I've got to make these laystone greaves, and I don't have an anvil. Ooh, wait. Here we go. Am I on fire? What am I hearing? I'm not on fire. Well, that was weird. Greaves. Let's make those real quick. Yeah, let's go turn this in. And what am I hearing? Oh, I think it's these guys. One of them is doing something. But yeah, if you were caught being a ninja, and what that means, I know a lot of you younger people don't know what that means. What it is like, if you went on a guild raid, not a guild raid, or even a guild raid, but if you pugged a group and you stole the loot and then dipped, that was being a ninja. If you ran around and saw me about to kill something and you killed it first and got the loot, like, right out from underneath me, like a rare, if I camped a rare for 2 hours and someone swooped in right as I was fixing a hit and they killed him and got the loot, that's called being a ninja looter, or just a ninja. That was extremely offensive. I mean, to where, like, people would open tickets to Blizzard, and Blizzard back then had a much stricter policy in how they would involve themselves in policing the game. Now they got rid of all of that. They just don't care. You can do whatever you want now. You can just be the most horrible person in the world. What is this? But yeah, that was a big deal. And, like, if you could screenshot it or even film it and put it up on the internet and shame a guild, they would boot that person usually. Like, there was a much better time back then because people were being held accountable for how they acted in games. And then Blizzard back in Mists of Pandaria introduced area looting, which was fine, that was great, but they also included the open tap system, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's the expansion that came out, to where, like, everyone got credit, even if they actually didn't land a blow. If they were in the immediate vicinity, they would get credit for kills, and then they would get loot. Now, granted, to be fair, the game RNGs all your loot now, so it's not a big deal. But I'm hardwired to hate people who do that because of my almost 2 decades of playing the game, where that was a big no-no. All right, let's see. What was in this chest? Essences and order hall resources. How many of these essences do I have? 700? I thought I had more. Fine, be that way. And so that's just my own crazy. That's why I don't respond well when people run up and, like, hit something that I'm attacking. To me, it makes me want to rage quit. I hide it well, and believe it or not, when I'm not streaming, I respond just as well as I do when I am streaming, because I've gotten older, and so there's a little bit of I'm letting things go. But there are times. This is the only thing I'm missing. Alright, let me browse your goods. I'll go ahead and sell this. I remember when these, like something like this warp forged piece of gear, item level 60. I remember when it would be worth something. Worth like at least 15 to 25 gold. And it would be viable as a piece of gear. Now, not so much, considering the piece of gear I have is level 252. Blizzard, you gotta get better about your scaling. If this thing here is usable at level, I'm assuming 60, and I'm level 65, and there's that much of a disparity between the pieces of gear, it's a broken system. It's a broken system. Also, I'll tell you something that would create, I don't know, I guess a boom in the Blizzard economy on every single server. Give players the option to make dedicated banker tunes. What I mean by that, let's break that down. Hold on. That was it for this location. Oh, Argusian Reach. I had to go to the Argusian Reach. Just out of curiosity. Oh, there's a, wait, how long? 4 hours left, it just started. Yeah. I just want to see, can't use any of this stuff, I don't know what I'm thinking. That's 219 gold, and I've never killed Humongous on this character. You know what? Okay, Blizzard, let's get into it. Let's break it down. I've been running my mouth enough, but we're just gonna do it. If you're time walking through the questing experience, by all means do this. Exactly what you've got going on, right? If you're not time walking it and you go back to these old locations, you know, obviously you're not gonna get any XP, right? Make it not a super good viable, but like instead of giving me 70 XP, give me 70 gold. Okay? Let's just do that, first of all. Also, instead of making these during invasions, instead of just making these about killing the bad guys and clearing up the little invasion points, leave all the regular, like, say for instance, hold on, let's go to High Mountain. Actually, I don't have a lot in any of them. But say for instance, I had these world quests, and there was an invasion. You added all the invasion points like you did, right? Do that. But also, leave the regular world quests up as well. Add an invasion after. Jesus Christ, you scared me. I am so sorry, you guys. Joseph just walked up and scared the bejesus out of me.
Jesus.
Oh. My head already hurts.
I'm fixing to go down and start cooking.
Oh, now you want to go down. What'd you come in here for?
Get my tea in my phone.
That's my tea in my phone now. I just earned it. I lost 3 years of my life for them. Love you. So anyway, leave the regular stuff up and add an invasion affix. So like this one is, kill 3 Drogbar Mana Thirsters, kill 6 Violent Crag Eaters. What is up, Eric? And then kill 6 Drogbar Idols. But, says, have no fear, the Dirty Hooker is here. I love that. I love that. I love that. You guys have got to check out his merch store. He's got some really cool merch. If you are into the Dirty Hookers, go to his merch store right now and buy his shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to try this, Eric. I haven't done it since you showed me how to do it, so I may get it wrong, but I'm going to give you a shout out. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Is there like a space? I really hope I did this right. I still did it wrong. That's my shout out. You guys should definitely check out A, his channel, and B, his merch store. He's got some really cool merch. And I feel bad because I haven't had a chance to really get a good viewing of Granny Marino. But as I was saying earlier, Eric, in 3 days, I've racked up my 40 hours plus overtime. I very nearly didn't stream today because I didn't set my alarm. I forgot to, and I slept until like almost 20 after 3. I don't know how I managed to get through everything. Shout out. Oh, at username. I missed. Oh, okay. Oh, it's slash, not exclamation point. Okay, so let's try that. Is there a space between the shout out and the name, or you just... Let's try this. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see what I'm doing. There is a space? Okay. Alright, let's try this. Third time's a charm. Yay! I think it worked. I think it worked. It didn't work. Oh, no at symbol. Let's try this. You guys, you know what's so crazy about this is I got him streaming, and I was so much more advanced than him when he first started, and now I go to him for advice on how to do things. Isn't that crazy? That's so nuts. But he has the time to invest in learning all the ins and outs and ups and downs of it. All right, so where are we at and what are we doing? We got to go back to Dalaran, and then we got to go to Argus, and we got to do the Argusian Reach World Quests. I'm becoming a streamer. Wow. Woo! And it's funny, I'm actually streaming well. I need to learn all the things. I need the time to learn all the things. It's hard. You know, I'm gone. Lately, I've been gone 12, 14 hours a day. I mean, I'm not even getting home in time to get 6 hours of sleep nowadays. This is nuts. I still have to call my boss at my day job and find out for sure whether or not he wants me to even go in Friday, because I have no time left and they're not allowing any more overtime. So I don't know if I'm even working Friday. If I am, fine. You can do shortcuts, but you can't shout yourself out. It was crazy is you can always just make a macro, an audio macro that says shout out the Crafty Cup. That's what you should do. So now I gotta figure out which Argusian Reach quests we're gonna do before we go. Oh, there's a lot too here. Okay, let's see what we got. Primal Sargarite, Veiled Argonite. We might do that one. Essences. I don't care about that one. I don't care about that one. Commander Zethgar. Ooh, and Argonite. Okay, so we're gonna do the Argonite ones. And this one. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what else we got going on. I want to see if any of them will give me order hall resources, because that's really what I'm after. None of them will give me order hall resources. I find that sus, to say the least. Like, not a single one. That one will. Yes, absolutely post the link to your merch store. Every single time you hop in, Eric, go ahead and do that. Yeah, there it is right there, you guys. Check out his merch. Not only does it help him out a little financially, but if you're out in the world and someone sees one of the shirts, someone's going to ask you, oh, hey, what does that even mean? You have the opportunity to tell them about the merch and help his stream grow as well, which again helps him out financially. So guys, definitely check out his merch store, check out his channel, check out his Discord, and just check Eric out because he's a little cutie patootie. And he's such a sweetheart. And definitely check him out right now when he's doing Granny Karen Marino. Now, Eric, when is your trip that you were telling me about? When is that, and where is it? Tell everyone about it.
Are succumbing to the void. The power in this crystal will release them from its grasp.
Oh, I gotta. Oh, this is gonna be a. Oh, okay, this is gonna be a thing. All right, there's one. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. Oh, I don't like this. I'm literally chasing them. I'm chasing them. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it. It's one thing for them to like move around a little bit, but it's another thing for them to like be this damn fast. This is annoying. Yeah, guys, that's the link to his Discord, and you guys should definitely join it. I would be on it right now if I could access Discord. Although I'm working on that. I'm working on that. There are some behind the scenes things that I'm trying to do to like fix some issues. Got that one, thank God. Yeah, they keep saying stay still. That's what I keep saying. Alright, this is a little annoying because they're, not only are they moving, it's freaking, like that thing just got away from me. Get over here! See, I mean, this is annoying. I will never do this quest again. I would rather kill something.
Thank you for freeing those creatures. Remember the
Alright, so what's next? The next one is, you know, I actually will need that eventually, the Primal Sargrate. Let's do that one real quick. Also, isn't there a bad guy over here? Which one is it? Wrangler Kravos. Oh, no. This guy here, if he's not here, but he'll spawn, like, right here. And it's a little bit of a... What the hell was that? Girl, calm down. She's just hollering. There's something up here. Oh, the soul-twisted monstrosity. Let's go kill that. Treasure chest. Like, this is an area that technically is low level, but it was a super high end game level when it first launched, obviously. And there's lots and lots of little treasures and stuff that I've never gotten because it was just so difficult. Oh, she gonna fight me, huh? You can pick up a lot of cool stuff in this area, like mounts, toys, pets. Best friend and her husband got tickets for drag show. Is it Washington that you're going to, or New York? I can't remember. I mean, you don't have to give, like, specific locations, but you could, like, the state you're going to be in. When he told me this, I was like, this is kind of awesome. I'm so happy. Wait, how do I get in this building? How do I get in here? I guess I don't. And if you guys have not seen Granny Marino, you're not living your life. You're not an actual person, because he... Not only is it just an outfit, it's a whole act. Like, he does the voice. He has a whole backstory. Talks about her husband. I mean, I love this character. The old lady's a bit confused. She raided out to another stream and told them that she was excited to see some race cars. Same stream, and the streamer was laughing, said that Granny might be confused and tell me what she said. I have to set the old lady straight. Ah, that's funny. We love Granny Marino. Like, honestly, like, this was a one-off, you guys. Like, he did it as, like, a funny little thing, and it just took on a life of its own. I really hope that one day Eric becomes internet famous for Granny Marino. I think that would be so hilarious. And I hope one day he's looking back on it and he's like, this was so nuts that I did this as a joke and now I'm famous for it. Like, I really hope he gets so famous. DC, yeah, I thought it was Washington. I love that. Yeah, absolutely. He is famous in the crafting channels. If you guys go to like crafting Twitch, you'll find him in there. Like, and I will say this, while I personally am not a crafter, I might be crafty, but I'm not a crafter. I do like watching the shows, and I like watching his because he's freaking hilarious. I mean, freaking hilarious, first of all. He's very knowledgeable, and he has a way of explaining what he's doing to where even someone as dumb as me can get it. So, hats off to Eric for being able... I'm a crafter, absolutely. Hats off to Eric for being able to explain to an idiot like me on how to do things. Wait, what did I just get? What did I just get? Ooh! I like that. I'm gonna use that. I'm all about that. But yeah, hilarious, educational, very easy to follow stuff. And something else that Eric does that I really like, you guys, is not only does he show you how to make something, but he's already made a sample of what he's making, so you'll have a visual representation before you start of what it's supposed to look like. And even if I were to... Ooh, we're not going that way. If I were to attempt to make some of the stuff that he makes, I know beyond a... I know with 1,000% certainty, my shit, even if he was in the room with me, I would still get it wrong, first of all. And secondly, like, the boy is mad talented. Mad talented. Oh, I'm actually in the location where I'm supposed to be killing stuff. I got to talking to you guys about Eric. I'm not joking. Eric's one of my best friends in the whole world. I could talk about him all day. All day. Yeah, he's really getting the tools, you guys. I have a ways to go because, I'm in a huge pond and I'm a microscopic fish. I'm an amoeba, whereas, he has the luxury of being in a genre that, while it has lots of representation, it doesn't have as much as gaming, and so it's not as flooded with crafters as it is with gamers, you know what I'm saying? And I will say this, his community, they're not competing with each other, they're actually supporting each other. Like, everyone in his community, they're always so nice. Eric has turned me on to a couple of other crafting channels that I watch sometimes, and they're just always so nice. And it's like chill vibes. They're just having fun, you know? I love that. I kind of wish I was a crafter. But again, I don't have that kind of talent. We still haven't quite nailed down what my talent is. I haven't... Well, no, that's not entirely true. I'm going to tell you guys something kind of embarrassing about me, but it's not going to be shocking at all. You guys are going to be like, oh yeah, absolutely. When I was about 18 or so, my aunt told me, one must do one's best at what one always does, or one must always do one's best at what one does. And then she looked at me and she goes, you give headaches. Nothing, yeah, absolutely, that was what I was saying, like, sometimes it is a little chaotic, but those guys are always so nice, just nice. They give each other shout-outs, they rate each other's channels, they help each other grow, like the crafting community is so not toxic at all. I love that. This thing is, you can't target it. Okay, well, oh well. But yeah, she told me I give headaches, so my talent... It's funny how, like, when I was 18, she told me that, and now as an adult, I get headaches like crazy. How crazy is that? Alright, let's kill... Wait, what is this? Oh, I'm not worried about the corrupted blood of Argus. You guys can bite me. I'm after this other guy. Commander Zethgar. I remember coming through these locations when it was like a lot harder to even get here. And it was, I'm not joking, when I tell you guys what a chore it was to come to these locations when I was younger, I used to dread coming here. Wait, wait. No. Into the Void Tear. I left this area that I didn't need to. I'm literally running to the wrong area because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, these guys you can't one-shot. Hello. Okay, no, so wait, where's the way out of here? I remember there used to be like... It's not up here, is it? Is it? Oh, it is. Okay. That was your latest? Is that the egg thing? Or the spider thing? Right now, Eric's doing a lot of, spooky stuff. I thought there was an egg one at one point. Oh, wait. It says enter the Void Tear. Oh, hidden in the shadows. That's where we're headed. I'm like, I'm lost for a second. I was like, where am I going and what am I doing? What is that? Imperium deposit? Bitch, where? I want the Imperium deposit. Oh, wait, you know what?
Taking it upon themselves to hasten this
I forgot that they built this area. Shut up, idiot. They built this area with, like, a lot of verticality, and I had forgotten about it. Wait, is that the Void? That's the Void Tear. I was looking for this. I don't know what we're doing here, but... We have crossed over. And now I have to kill 8 ethereals, basically. Oh, wait!
Pathetic fleshling.
Show yourself.
Wait, oh, it's these things! Okay, I thought I just had to kill people. No. I remember doing this. There was a whole storyline that explains these world quests. Now, not so much because I'm just doing them. I am a weirdo. I let my freak flag fly high. Alright, you gotta sneak around, basically, because I'm hidden. I forgot about these quests. I had completely forgotten about them. And now I'm doing them. The nostalgia I'm getting from this, you guys, is bonkers. Ooh, you can't get seen by... You see the little circle that... You can't get seen. If you get seen, I think you get sent back to, like, the regular world. This is kind of like their version of the Upside Down, kind of. It's ruled by the ethereals. Ooh, I almost got seen. And I'm really trying to... And because you're sneaking and stealthed... Oh, I got really close to that one. Because I'm sneaking, I'm walking very slowly. Alright, I've got one more. I need to find one more. Okay, there we go. I see him over here. Eric, are you streaming tonight?
You know what they say.
We got it.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Alright, that's all of the our guessing reach ones. I really did want to do this one, though, because I want those Army of the Light insignias. So we're going to do that as well. First things first, we got to find a portal. It's the quickest way. Okay, I got to go around. No streams on Wednesday or Friday. I have the worst... Eric, let me just say this. I know Eric gets so tired when he logs in or we're talking and I'm always asking him that question. I've been with Joseph for 14 years. He's had his job for 4 or 5 years. He's had other jobs, but the one he's currently in, he's had 4 or 5 years, and I still cannot wrap my mind around his schedule. So I will never, but to be fair, also I'll ask you constantly so you can tell people what your stream is on here. But yeah, I have the worst ability to remember people's schedules. Like, it's the worst. Sometimes I can't even remember my schedule. I'll be in bed at night and wake up and check my schedule. Oh, that's awful. I'm gonna have to, yeah. I don't even know if I can finish this drink, you guys. Oh. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. You got 4 streams a week. Good for you, dude. I remember when I was streaming 5 days a week, 2 and 3 hour streams every time, and working a full-time job as well, I was like burning out. Like, I just couldn't do it. Could not do it anymore. That's why I went to 3 days a week. And honestly, there are times when I'm like, I've considered going down to like just 1 or 2 days a week. Not because I don't like streaming, but and Eric will tell you this, there are times when it's not as fun as you would want it to be, and it becomes a job, you know?
A powerful demon is close. Very close. Make an example of it. Well,
Got it.
this tide of demons will break upon our blade.
Wait. Did I get my... Oh, I did. I got him. I was like, wait. I want my insignias. Okay, so... What does this give me? Awakening essences. Or should I just run back over here? I'm confused! Just trying to figure out the best course of action. I think I'm done. I think we're just going to take the teleports back to the Flaboobity Bobbity Bob Bob Bob. I forget what it's called. Just looking around. I think this guy's Sure Shot Jenkins. Now that's a name. Sure Shot Jenkins. That's definitely, most def, a name. There's a treasure chest over here, but I didn't see it. Alright, let's look around again. Oh, there it is! I didn't see it the first time, but we got it. How much of that failed Argonite do I have? Currency. 443. I could actually buy some Argonite pieces, but I don't need them. I'm just saying I could. Alright, I'm trying to get back to the portal. Oh, no. I talk about how confused I am all the time, Eric. All the time. Oh, wait, we're going the wrong way. See? Confused. I am confusion! My nose hurts so bad. It's back to being like raw and bloody again. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. I'm gonna have to go back to like quick care and be like, look, this has been going on for almost 2 months now, and I'm tired of the nosebleeds. I'm tired of the constant pressure headaches. I'm tired of not being able to breathe. I'm tired of the drainage. You know what? It's funny that you mentioned this. I was thinking about commissioning something from you for Joseph, but I have to figure out a design first, and then see if you can make it, and then or us work together and figure out a design. I want something kind of spooky for him, but we'll talk about that off stream. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, I haven't. I want to do something for him for. It's probably way too late to order something for him for Christmas, but I definitely want to get something, because Joseph gets me these super thoughtful gifts, like incredibly thoughtful gifts, and I want to do something. Yeah, I figured it was too late for Christmas. I want to do something for him, and obviously to be way too early for his birthday, because his birthday is in October. So, but yeah, I would love to like commission something for Joseph. Actually, you know what? we'll talk. I think there is something small that you could make for him. I'm pretty sure, like, the small item I'm thinking of, you could probably make him in the space of, like, 3 or 4 days. But if it was something like a throw or a blanket or something, that would take longer, obviously. But yeah, I've been thinking about commissioning something. And I'm not just saying that because he brought it up, you guys. I hadn't said anything to Joseph because I wanted to be a surprise, but I have been thinking very, very hard lately about what I could do, and I was like, well, this is something that Eric could not only make, but he could stream himself making it and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright, so we got this. Oh, I mounted, forgot. Ooh, we got a bunch of goodies. Yes. Okay. Alright, so let's do that one first. That's a rank 3 plan. I think that's my first rank 3 plan. No, it's not. It's not at all. Okay, that's fine. The other thing is I gotta go to my fishing journal because I'm currently using this. +5 fishing skill and +4. But this here will increase it by 6. So let's see which one of it replaces. The +4. So that'll cause my fishing skill to go up another 2 points. Yes! I guess. I'm excited with that. What else do we have? Oh, I forgot. I've got all these things. Okay, don't laugh at me. I like when I use these things. I like watching my reputation increase. I know that's stupid, but I really do like watching that. The other one was Argosian Reach. And then Wardens. Is that it? I believe. And then I'm going to send the BO8 pieces that I got. Hit you up later. Absolutely, I will. I absolutely will. I'm off tomorrow, so if you want, we can talk. We can do like a video call and I'll explain what I'm thinking of. Alright, so I'm going to send my BOAs to Starbuck, because that's my BOA bank, basically. Sorry, my eyes. I'm so tired, you guys. Ugh. And then my regular BOEs, I'm gonna... Oh, I should have sent those as well. I'm gonna send all of these to Khaleesi, because she just DEs them. Well, what I do is, first, I try to make a little gold by I try selling them on the auction house. And if that doesn't work, then I just DE them for enchants. It's not my glasses. I thought my glasses were dirty, which was crazy because I just cleaned them. I thought my glasses were dirty. It's not. It's my vision. My vision's just so blurry. I'm exhausted. I mean, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. We've already been streaming for 2 hours? Holy Shasta. I had no idea. Wait. I need a vendor real quick that can also... Wait, you know what? I forgot. I have a vendor with a repair. Alright. Repaired for 30 silver, but made almost 200 gold. That's pretty good. Alright, so... I'm gonna hop back up to Skyhold and then hop back down to Stormheim because I still have to do the eliminate 5 dig sites. So I'm gonna do that after I end the stream and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Now, as far as like quest rewards, I'm not gonna get hardly anything from the quest itself, but as far as like archaeology, I will have made this piece as well as something else, I'm sure. Wait, what? Wait, let me grab this. How long was the mission I sent my guys out on? How long was that? Oh, it's got 5.5 hours. Okay, so I'll just pick that up in the morning. Friday's stream is dependent, not the fact that I'm going to stream. I'm going to stream unless I get a migraine, but the content of Friday stream, you guys, is dependent upon what I do as far as like my day job. I have to call my boss and find out if I'm still working Friday. If I'm still working Friday, we'll stream at the normal time at 4 o'clock. If I'm not working Friday, that might be a earlier and longer stream. Might be. It just depends on how exhausted I am. Because if I go to work Friday, I will come home exhausted. Flat out come home to work exhausted. Come home to work? Come home from work. That's what I meant to say. That's how tired I am. I don't even know the words I'm saying anymore. I'm so over it. Am I going the right way? I am. Ugh. But yeah, we are going to wrap up in a second. I just wanted to hang out with you guys, have a chill vibe day. We're definitely not going to put off Starfield much longer. This whole week may in fact be WoW, only because it's been so stressful and so tiring. And WoW is something that I don't have to put a lot of thought into when I'm running around in low-level areas. I can just vibe with you guys. And I like that. There are some days where it's not about Constellation or the Crimson Fleet or anything. You idiot! I'm so tired you can't startle me. Although you missed it. You missed it. Right before you got on, Joseph, all he did was walk in. And I didn't hear him because he was in stealth mode. But all he did was pick up his glass, and the little sound of the ice, I about flew out of this chair. He took about 6 years off my life. But yeah, he got me really good. Oh, you did see it. Okay. Okay. I bet you were laughing, you mean ass. Now, I say that, you guys, and I do give the caveat every time I stream. And what's funny is I've hopped in Eric's stream a couple of times, and he's said it to his crew as well. When you guys see me and Eric like being really mean to each other, understand that's a bit. We are best friends. Like, we've known each other for about 15 to 17 years now. Which that's in dog years, so really like 300. Oh, Eric, I gotta tell you something tomorrow. Ooh, do I have to tell you something? But yeah, yeah, it's just a bit. We are actually really, really tight, really close, really good friends. When we get on each other's streams, we give each other hell just to be funny. When we actually like video chat or talk in text and stuff, we're so nice to each other. It's like literally two different people. It's crazy. And what's weird is like, it's not something that we were like, hey, let's do this bit. It's literally something that we just started doing. It's nuts. I'm like, SR Haddon. I miss SR Haddon. What's funny is I was actually thinking about SR Haddon like a couple of days ago, and I was like, I wonder if Eric's gonna bring that one out in a while, and we'll have fun again. I love talking about I do. I actually we do this thing here at the house where like if Joseph and I are eating up here, which is not often we eat up in here in my study, but if I'm super busy, sometimes we'll take a meal in here. I always will put on in the background. Granny Karen. Yeah, you need like a butch daddy lumberjack trucker vibe. That's what you need. That's the other personality you need. Or like some kind of like crazy militant dude. Like you need something that's so far from those other ones and yourself. That's what you need to do next. I say that I'm giving him material for his stream. See, I like this because the area, for those of you who don't play or are unsure, when you're doing archaeology, you can only do them in certain locations, and they move the locations. After you clear a location, it goes somewhere else. And if you want to know how big your area of surveying is, if you look on your mini map, you see this red area here. That's the area I have to survey in. And it's literally a hot and cold thing. It will give you like, when you do a survey thing, it will give you like this little thing. And if it's yellow, it means it's about a medium distance away. If it's red, it's a lot further. And if it's green, you're right up on it, basically. I had no idea I would get this much XP from it. Like, when we did this Monday, I was stunned. And we hit a whole level. That's so crazy. You can't pull off militant. Just imagine you're talking to me on my stream. And you know what? Not only be militant, but do it like, you know how Trixie and Katya, they make fun of Dr. Phil all the time? Do it like that. Be like, you're stupid, you're worthless, I hate you. Like, you gotta do it like that. Like, that would be so funny. That'd be so funny. I mean, obviously do the caveat, like, it's just a bit, you're not really that kind of person. But that would be so hilarious. I would laugh my ass off. Alright, we're almost halfway there. I love doing these. I love doing these. They're so fun. Oops. Oh, I just hit the button. I forgot to tell you guys this. If you don't want to play with a mini-map, if you don't want to chase the mini-map and you really want to just explore the world, the comma button on your keypad will get rid of your mini-map. I'll show you something else also. If you do this, if you click on this little button right here, it gets rid of that. And you can actually, like, you can turn off your chat. You can hide most of your hotbars. If you want a very clean, minimalistic UI, there are ways of doing it. Like, you can hide your buffs. I mean, you can turn off a lot of stuff to really open up your, like, you can make this. Actually, the original chat panel has a background to it, and you can make it clear if you want. You can make it non-interactive. You can hide it if you want. You have a question about the controls for WoW. Okay, what's your... I feel like he's about to say something smart. I feel like he's about to just... Okay, Eric. What's your question? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Is there a way to turn off the stream via the game? I don't know. Because I have two monitors, right? I always have my stream up on this side and the game right here, so I can so I can literally just move my mouse over here without having to exit the game even and end my stream. I don't know. Oh, my stream. My stream. I knew something was coming. I called it before he even said it. But I was like, you know what? Let's all be nice. Let's give this fool, this idiotic fool, the benefit of a doubt and see if he had an actual question. This so-called Frog and Turtle gaming stream. Oh, interestingly enough, and you guys know this about me, and Eric knows this about me. I'm a huge fan of frogs and turtles. I love them. I collect them. You know, I have all kinds of like little cute things with turtles and frogs on it. I love that. That's my thing. That's what I fuck with. Apparently, I don't talk about it at work. I talk about my stream, but I don't talk about my passion for frogs and turtles. Although one of my coworkers, she knows, because every time we get like some kind of merch in that has stuff like that, I lose my mind. I was talking to a coworker about my stream, and he's like, "What's your channel? Because I want to watch." So I told him, and he goes, "Frog and Turtle?" And I said, I don't talk constantly about things at work. I do actually keep to myself a lot at work. Shocking, I know. I really do. Like, I'm social with people, but my job is a very solitary job. I really do. Yeah, who are you? Keep yourself. He's really giving me shit right now, isn't he? But yeah, when I was telling him about it, he was like, "You don't seem the type to like frogs and turtles." And I was like, "Hello? We've worked together for almost a year now, and you don't know that I like frogs?" And I guess, I don't know. I guess I don't give off that vibe at work. To be fair, okay, I have a couple of different public personas. My stream public persona is different than my work public persona. When I go to work, I'm there to work. I'm not there to play, although I will joke around and laugh at people. But I'm there to work. I don't flirt with my coworkers. I don't flirt with my customers. I can't stand when they come and try to do that with me. It bothers the hell out of me. I'm there to work. And Eric knows this about me. Keep on, Eric. Keep on. But, because he and I have been video chatting before, and I've talked about work and how much I hate when people come in there just to be seen, just to flirt, just to pick someone up. I'm like, what kind of person just picks up a random person at their job when they're not at their best and wants to like hook? It's like that. I don't like that. But yeah, a lot of my coworkers who don't know me really well, when they finally start getting to know me, they're like, God, I thought you were just this mean, hateful introvert who like wouldn't talk to anybody. And I'm like, no, I talk to people. I'm there to work. I get very focused, and my job is both solo and extremely like to the minute. Like if I slow down, if I stop, I don't get things done, and there's no one else that comes in behind me to do it. Like I'm literally the only employee in my store that does that. So yeah, like at my day job, I am a very different person. I'm a lot quieter. I'm a lot more serious. I'm a lot more focused. And I'm moving. But yeah, on the stream, I could just be stupid if I want to. Shut up, Eric. Shut up. Fight me, demon. Fight me. Alright, so we didn't get like any milestone things done, but we got a lot done, actually. We cleared out 2 sets of emissary quests. Not paying any attention to me. If you're not paying attention to me, then why are you responding to me? Just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I had a blast today. It was very chill. Monday stream was so hilarious. Arculus, if you're watching this later, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We had so much fun. And I watched some of that stream afterwards. Not the same day, but like I watched about 5 minutes of it. I don't know why I love the Baby Shark, although I'll let it run. I'll let it run. If you guys really want to laugh, go on TikTok and look for the Nicki Minaj Baby Shark song. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Every time I hear it, I'm like, that's my jam. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. Redeem some? Okay, absolutely. I would actually do a raid right now, but you're not streaming, so I can't raid you. But yeah, let's do another shout out, and this time I'll get it right. Oh wait, no. I'm trying to give you a shout out in game. I was gonna type that and just give you a shout out in the game, and there's no one else in the area, so the only thing that would see this shout out in game are these little rabbits in front of me. I am stupid. Oh my gosh. Why is it I always have the funnest things happen to me when Eric's around? I love hanging with you, dude. Like, you are so fun. Yay! Oh, I have to wait another 18 minutes before giving you another shout out? Rude! Why are you friends with me? Because you get to laugh at my stupidity. And I give you shout outs. Incorrectly, but I give them to you. I give credit where credit's due. And I mean, we make a joke. I joke around with Eric a lot. He picks on me, I pick on him. But you could not ask for a better friend. There have been times when I've been going through stuff and I need someone to talk to, and I can be like, hey, do you have a minute to talk? And he's there. He's been awesome. I did not know that there was a cooldown. See, I just learned something new. This is something else I like about Eric is I learn things every time he hops in my stream. He teaches me. So I'm grateful for that as well. You tried that time. Daddy Joseph is here. If you want to say hello, Eric, go ahead. The student becomes the teacher. Absolutely. He says, hi, Daddy Joseph. He's clutching his pearls as you make him flood his basement.
Hi, Eric.
I don't know if you heard it, but he said hi back, Eric. But thank you guys so much. I had so much fun today. We will probably do one more WoW stream on Friday. We might do Starfield, but I'm leaning towards another day of WoW. Not because I just don't want to stream Starfield, but I just need a chill week. Because this week's been very stressful, very tiring. That nap helped, so I think I will actually stay in the game after I end the stream. I'm always like, I'm gonna stay on the game after I end the stream and do this, and then as soon as I end the stream, I'm like, you know what? No, I don't feel like it. But I think I'm okay right now. I'm gonna do this. What is my fate? Are you asking me this, or are you asking Joseph this? Specify. My favorite color is green. Joseph's is blue.
I like green.
Oh, no. His favorite color is purple. Not just purple, but purple. That's how he says it. He goes, purple. He's a big... Okay, yes, me. Okay, yeah. So green for me, purple for Joseph. His favorite artist... He has two. His favorite female artist, Whitney Houston. His favorite male artist is Prince. Those are his favorite deceased artists. His favorite living artists, male is either The Weeknd or Akon. He loves both of those. And female, hold on, let me, probably Nina Cherry. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
I got it all right. I know this man. But yeah, I'll probably holler at you tomorrow at some point, Eric. It won't be early. It won't be early. I'm not gonna have the strength for early. He is from the 80s. He was born in what, 77? 76. And I was born from the 80s. And we both love the original Batman movie with Michael Keaton because Prince does the soundtrack for the whole movie. And what's funny is we were watching it the other day because they've been marathoning it because it's a Tim Burton movie and it's spooky month. And it was the scene where Vicky Vale, played by what's her name? She was married to Alec Baldwin for a while. I can't remember her name now off the top. And I used to know it all the time because I love her. Kim Basinger.
Yes.
Kim Basinger. I knew I was going to get it because I love her. She probably would have done a good Catwoman too, honestly, but no one can beat Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't care. I love Eartha Kitt. And I love Julie Newmar, but no one will ever beat Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. Never. I am very spooky. I'm haunted.
Spooky Mulder.
Yeah. Oh. Are you making fun of me or are you remembering something? Because I know I do that a lot. No. Don't get me in trouble now. Don't say that one. You have to say O'Reilly's. Oh, no. O'Reilly's is the right one. I always go, O'Reilly waffle fry. We're going off on too many tangents. Have I seen Jujube's impression of Earth? Yes! I sensually walk up to the thermostat and I turn it down to a sensible 74. Like, I love that. It is... Oh my god, like, I need that as a ringtone. I'm not joking. I need that as a ringtone. And the voice, the act, the look, everything was just chef's kiss. So anyway, we were watching Batman. That's what I was talking about originally. And the scene where Vicky Vale is at the museum thinking she's meeting Bruce Wayne for lunch when in fact the note was sent by Jack Napier, a.k.a. Jack Nicholson, a.k.a. the Joker. They show up and they start painting and messing everything up. The song that they play on the radio, I was word for word, and I haven't heard that song in probably 20-something years, but I had the soundtrack on cassette when I was younger, and I used to listen to it literally in a loop. I didn't listen to anything else. I would sun up to sundown if I was at home doing chores outside. I put it in my Walkman. Yes, we are recapping a 30-year-old movie. Why wouldn't we? That movie is cinematic history. But I was sitting there just word for word. Black and white, red and green. I love that song. The funkiest thing you've ever seen. I love that. Oh my god! And Joseph was like, I saw him kept cutting his eyes. Like he really does know the words. I know that whole soundtrack. And a lot of people think that he's singing it with, I forget the other artist, but he's actually singing a couple of songs with Sheena Easton, who he dated for a while. We know everything about Prince. I am old. I don't care. I'm only 160 though, so that's still young compared to you, because you're older than me. So there. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I had a blast. Eric, it has been, I want to say it's been fun, but it's just been. And I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you guys on Friday. Let me move this over here so I can talk to you guys for a second. I will see you guys on Friday. Like I said, dependent on my work, and I won't know until later, either tonight or tomorrow. But I'll try to remember to update my streaming schedule, but just turn on notifications in case I start streaming earlier. God, my eyes are bothering the hell out of me. And like I said, either 4 o'clock or earlier. That's really all I can give you, but I can guarantee it'll probably be WoW again, just to have a chill stream. So you guys have a wonderful night, and know that I love all of you guys. And thank you so much. Again, thank you guys so much for all the different stories you guys sent me this week after Monday's stream about the different video games that you guys wanted to like make as a child. Because I thought I was the only person that did that. And looking back on it, it's stupid to think that I was the only kid that ever did that. But when I was a kid, I thought I was the only kid that did that. So, yes, I'm still here. I'm about to leave. Eric, calm your titties. And, holy shit, you guys. I just realized Hoppy has not been here for any of the stream. I was going to pick him up and let him say hello to you guys, but
He's downstairs cooking.
he's downstairs cooking, apparently. I completely forgot to get him. Oh, that's the first. Usually I always have Hoppy, although I pulled out my other 2 frogs, so there's that. You guys have a great night, a wonderful Wednesday, and a thankful Thursday, and I will see you guys on Friday, where we will pick up somewhere in the game and continue our chill stream. You guys, love you guys. I'll see you then. Be safe, be kind, and happy hunting. Bye, guys.